master negotiator. I wrote the art of the deals. Listen to me. Join the MAGA side, or Emperor Putin will be very angry. Build my wall now. You will go to prison. I will go to prison. Fake news, fake news. The Space Force has been won. Victory, victory again. Just great having victory with the Space Force. Gotta practice my singing. I must be a special man. Put some echo on it. Now, and the very exciting man's. I want to be the king of the world. Before I met myself, the sun wouldn't shine. I left committing treason, 'cause it's fine. Are you singing, sir? No, jackass. I'm collecting flowers. Master, you can be arrested for singing, because you can need slow dancing. I will never face North. Never. How dare you interrupt me, you little weasel? Kneel before me. Kneel, kneel. No kneeling, no kneeling, no kneeling. Why are you singing, sir? I'm rehearsing for the gong show. Idiot. No, karaoke night here in Mago 2. Will you play the banjo like you did in Deliverance for karaoke night? Karaoke is for singing only, sir. I'll do an 80s tune if you want me to. The 80s was so great. I was in my Simon Le Bon Bon phase in the 80s. You mean face, sir? Like you have a face of a weasel. I would put on a Simon Le Bon Bon mask and then go to the clubs. It was really great back then. Really great. I soon took off my Simon Le Bon Bon mask off by popular demands because I was more popular than Simon Le Bon Bon. It really was great back then. I was so popular back then, just like I am now. I could have been president back then if I wanted to choose. Things were really great back then. Back then, money would grow on trees. That is true, sir. Back home in the South, it would grow on the cotton fields. We didn't have to pay our workers nothing back then. Such great times, such great times. I will never forgive the North for what they did to us. I never faced North, sir. Never. We had to pay ours, but just barely. You could get 2 workers for the price of 1 back then. Just so great, just so great. The music, the women's, the men, oh my. The cars, the technology, everything was so great back then. I had the best phone ever. Just so great, just so great. I did too. I could even sleep on mine. But the music was so great in the 80s. The American New Wave was just starting with great bands like Duran Duran's, The New Orders, Boy George, Elvis Costello's, The Whams, The Police, Rick Springfield's, Rick Astley, American Born and Made. Rick Astley? Ooh, I had his poster in my barn. Shut ups. Very, very best music was in the 30s. Let me call you sweethearts. I didn't know you felt that way about me, sir. Shut ups. Fake news. Even the food was better. We didn't have all these choices we have today. McDonald's tasted so much better. Remember the Moby Jacks? I lowered the flag half-staff when they left us. One of the saddest days in my life. Sad day. Very, very sad day indeed. Very, very sad. Very sad. You know what I miss the most? Your outhouse? No, but I have good memories of it. One time Shut up! I miss my mama's possum pie. It was so yummy. And her roadkill surprise. Yummy, I can still taste the skid marks. So rubbery. And we'd invite all the neighbors. The Bumpus boys. The Bumpus boys sure had the biggest muscles you'll ever see. Wonderful times, oh my. Muscles were bigger back in the day. All those days baiting hay would give anyone huge shredded boards and muscles. Shut ups! Where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? You were shut ups. Oh yes, now I remember. Computers were so great back in the day. They had an on and off switch. Just basic stuff, not like today's. Oh, that's so true. Isn't it? Isn't it? Absolutely, sir. Now you can't even ever turn on a computer unless a servant does it for you. You say so much truth, sir. So much truth. Where the hell are the on and off switches in computers today? Where are they? Tell me. Where the hell are they? Please watch your language, Mr. President. You're in the midst of a Southern gentleman. The South will rise again, and I will never face North. Never. Shut up. Fake news. Where was I? Oh, yes. Back then, we had 8-track tapes. They were just so great. I had a bigly 8-track collection. I had a lovely controller. I would put my favorite records on it. Fake news. Don't get me started on footballs. The USFL, which I started, had the very, very best players ever. Not bad hombres like today's NFLs. There was absolutely no kneeling in the USFL. Not even in a fair catch. The lips cheat. I have proof of that. They used the Jedi mind trick. That was not fair at all. Television was great too. We only had 4 channels. You didn't have to spend all day playing with your remote control. Yes, Mr. President, things were easier back then. Things are horrifying in the world today. Did you know that in England they call money pee? It's shocking, sir. It's shocking. I almost fainted when I heard that, sir. Oh, give me some smelling salts, please, Mr. President. I need some smelling salts. Very, very bad. Very, very bad. Just don't faint on me, you little idiot. Hamburgers were so great back then. Remember the MDLTs? I didn't like the LTs, and I took that out. But that was a something burger. I'll say that for sure. Everything was just so great. Just so great. That reminds me. Get me my Twitter account. I can't, Mr. President. Get me my Twitter account now. Mr. President, we're in prison. We're not allowed to have a Twitter account. Fake news. This is Mago 2, you idiot. I'm getting putting on you. You're fired. It's all Hillary's fault. Obama's fault. Pelosi's fault. It's all your fault. Build a wall. Build the wall. Fake news. Fake news. This is a witch hunt. A witch hunt. This is a witch hunt. This is a witch hunt. Fake news. Fake news. This is a witch hunt. Fake news. Fake news. Fake news. I just had the terrible, worst dreams ever. It was a really bad nightmares. They said I was in prison. It was horrible. Sir, it's not a dream. You're in prison. What? You're in prison for life with me.
The Mueller report is just great. Just so great. Just so great. Now let's protect the American peoples against windmills. They cause cancer and they make your hair fly out. It's just terrible. Just terrible. The Mueller report is just terrible. Just horrible. Horrible. All lies. All lies.
Sir, I thought you said it was great. Make up your mind. Is it great or terrible?
Fake news. It's just greatly terrible. Fake news. Fake news. No collusion. No obstruction.